Hey there guys, here I have a review on the new Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventure Series. This is the Temple Escape Indy with the idol and the little stand for it we're in the movie where he swaps it with the bag of sand. Here we have other figures in the line. In the background you get the accessories that he comes with, little promo picture, and then here you get some cool art of the film. Pretty neat box, has a 3D printing on it. It's pretty cool. Let's get to the figure. All right, so this is actually my first and only out of two figures that I will be getting from the series. I also got the one from that he's missing I pre-ordered it. He's missing like a shirt sleeve and has a sword. I think that's also from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's get to his accessories first. So he brings curled up whip to put on his belt. Pretty basic, all one color. You do see a texturing on there, pretty neat. And this one I thought it was gonna be a more posable wire, but it's pretty flimsy. I wouldn't really say you could kind of pose it a little bit, but it's pretty flimsy. You can't do much with it. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing on one color, but loose. He brings his small pistol, which he could also put in his belt. There you have the pistol. Trying to get the focus. Pretty neat. Also one color. Doesn't really have much going on with it. And here we have the little stand. I don't really know what you would call this. Let me take the sandbag off. So I really do like the detailing. This does look a lot greener on camera than it does in person, but it's more of a light tan greenish, but the flash on the camera does make it look a lot more green on camera than it is in person. It's pretty neat. You have all this cool design, the moss coming out from the sides. It's a pretty cool piece. It's pretty light. It has a hole in the bottom. It's not, I thought it was gonna be like covered, but then I realized the reason for that is so you could push this down like so, and then you could just stick your finger in there and push it back up. Oh, it actually, first time I hear that popping sound. Doesn't go out too much, just a little bit, enough so that it's kind of flush with the moss. It's pretty neat. Has some cracks here and there. Here's the bag of sand. This one, they actually had it's not all one color. It actually has two strings. It's pretty basic. And the idol. I'm pretty sure this Indy's the same one as the single release. I didn't get that one because I already knew I was gonna get this one, so I just waited on that. But here we have the idol. It's pretty neat, pretty simple. Of course, it's all gold, and of course you can put it on here like that. All right, so let's get to the actual figure himself, Indiana Jones. So this, I would probably say it's removable if you find a way, to put it out over his head. It's tucked under the jacket. I'm not gonna remove it for the video, but I'm pretty sure, it looks like it's probably removable. So here is where you could put his has a little peg. You could put his his curled up whip in there, just like so, and then close the peg. It's getting stuck. It's not okay. Then close the peg up. I'm just gonna keep it off for the review. And then this also has a peg that holds this flap down, where you could put the pistol in. I'm also just gonna leave it like that for the review. So let me do a quick 360 of Indy. Let me bring him closer. The face sculpt is a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest. I was seeing pictures on Instagram, toy photography and stuff like that, and I was a little worried, to be honest. I mean, I know you can't really expect much for $20, but I think it's a good job. Personally, on camera, it's still, even me seeing it right now on camera, it does not look as good as it does in person. Because of the flash and the lighting, it does make him look a bit more, what do you call it? Shiny. His face does look shiny. But trust me, it does look a lot better in person. I definitely see the Harrison Ford likeness. Just on camera, for some reason, it just doesn't come off right. But in person, it's definitely there. At the back of the jacket, you got some weathering on there. Pretty neat. On the sleeves, you got some weathering too. Got his belt, two belts. Does this one move? It moves a little bit. Pants. No weathering on the pants. Have the line on the side. Do have some slight weathering actually down here. Makes sense. He's dragging his pants around, knocking into rocks. His shoes do have some weathering as well. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool that he does have weathering here and there. It's not just a clean look. And his hat is a soft rubber. It would have been nice if it's removable, but it's not really a necessary thing. Show you that. So yeah, let me do a quick articulation check. So his arms go out about that much, moving back and forth. He does have single jointed elbows. His wrists just turn. They don't have a I don't know what the joint is called, but like the back and forth, so you can only turn it. He does have a trigger finger, which he can also put his whip in that hand, I guess. But of course, rotate his head 360. Looks down about that much, looks up about that much. Right there at the waist, you could rotate it, move it around. He does have a swivel there. Single jointed knees. You pivot his ankles back and forth. And can you move his neck? Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can move his like the lower part of the neck. Yeah, you can't really move that. It does look a little weird because it's like he doesn't have a chest. That's about it. And of course, you could rotate the elbow there as well. So yeah, like I said, it's not, the camera just doesn't do the figure justice. I almost didn't get him because I thought he didn't look that great. The SH Figure Arts one definitely looks really nice, but I guess you just have to trust me and see when you get him in person that he does look really good in person, and on camera he just does not do it justice with the lighting and stuff. It's cool you get the shadow there in the background. Let me do, because I didn't really do a close-up on his face. Let me try to do that real quick so you guys can see a closer look at his face. He does obviously have the 3D print on his face that Hasbro has been doing lately. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Got the stubble, the beard. That's pretty much it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video and like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button.